Hello, my name is Maria Moreno, and in this presentation, I will be providing a summary on my client project by providing my client objectives, brief summary of my search process, my results, client feedback, and my overall reflection. I decided to complete a client project. My client Obed works in a piston and connecting rod manufacturing company that supplies parts to OEMs, racing, and high-performance engine applications like NHRE dragsters, as a manufacturing and process engineer, and is also an operations lead. After conducting a preliminary interview and follow-ups, I was able to assess Obed's needs. His company has had issues with efficient manufacturing. He has experienced several inefficiencies within production that have led to a number of issues such as late shipments, loss in part quality, and high scrap rates. Another issue Obed has faced is having a high amount of work in progress, leading to high working capital sitting around for long periods of time. Obed would like to maximize work efficiency to get ahead of shipments, maintain part quality, and reduce work in progress while continuing production on machines at all times. For this project, I researched how to incorporate lean manufacturing methods to improve the company's production of pistons and other parts. I also compared other production line methods to find the best use of his company's current machining capacity. He mentioned he wanted to implement some sort of lean manufacturing so that he can ensure that shipments are met on time and the workers do not run out of work due to operator or machine inefficiencies. He also wants to be able to produce large quantities of parts while maintaining quality. I began my search process through the selection of databases that I thought would be most helpful for the search. I found that Dialog and Web of Science would be the most helpful as they will provide valuable engineering sources. My first step was to determine what databases I would use within Dialog. I decided to use all databases that seemed to be related to topics within STEM, as I have no background knowledge on engineering. I decided to have a broad selection to work from to get some initial feedback and narrow my search from there. During my interview, I asked for clarification on the key terms lean manufacturing and Six Sigma. He let me know that lean manufacturing and Six Sigma are methods of manufacturing that aim to minimize waste through production line and maximize productivity. From this information, I determined my key terms for my initial search to be manufacturing, efficiency, quality, piston manufacturing, machine efficiency, Six Sigma, lean manufacturing, and operator efficiency. I sorted my key terms into categories so I could create a search query, combining the key terms using the Boolean operators and or to find results related to manufacturing, piston manufacturing, since that is the industry that he is in, and efficiencies, since that is the main area we are looking to improve through the information we are collecting. From that search, I was able to collect some articles that I felt were relevant for lean manufacturing practices. After meeting with him, I was able to expand my key term search with the addition of the terms OEE, which stands for Overall Equipment Effectiveness, TPM, Total Productive Maintenance, and 5S. These key terms allowed me to narrow my search by searching for a strategy that is used to implement lean manufacturing and also track production efficiencies through the term OEE, which Obed said was something he calculates himself every month. For my final search, I removed the key terms of pistons manufacturing from my search query to increase recall on my search, while also adding the term method asterisk and implement asterisk truncated to allow me to search for different uses of the base work, since implementation and methods of lean manufacturing is the main goal of this research. Along with expanding my key terms and removing some of my original terms, I also reduced the number of databases I use, since the addition of the new terms resulted in irrelevant results. Therefore, I reduced my content collections to databases, aerospace and defense, automotive, educational, engineering and technology, financial services, telecommunications, and computing. With this reduction in databases, I was able to find plenty of articles that were relevant. When using Web of Science, I used a simple search of lean manufacturing. I used the highly cited and hot paper filters, which resulted in 34 papers. And to further refine my results, I limited it to citation topics of management or design and manufacturing. This resulted in 26 results. Through this, I found a paper that was helpful since it discussed successful implementation of lean practices. In my search, I found that different industries face similar manufacturing issues, which I was able to correlate to issues that Obed was facing. We found in the research that there are many methods and techniques that can be implemented to achieve lean manufacturing and meet all the goals Obed has established for his production line. We also found that some methods discussed in the results the company already has in place but may not be using to their full potential, or are ideas that Obed has wanted to implement but did not know how to fully execute. Overall, Obed gave me feedback that gave me the confidence that my initial search was useful, since the articles about implementation and strategies gave him ideas of what he could do to his production line to implement lean manufacturing and improve efficiencies throughout the different processes. He validated that I had found useful articles since I increased the industries I was searching for, and he said that this gave him insight on implementing lean manufacturing. Obed was able to determine that while tracking inefficiencies along his production line, he can look for solutions to solve those inefficiencies and implement guidelines and slightly change his current process so that he can use his current available equipment more effectively and produce the quantity of parts needed without major setback and minimizing stagnant work. This project presented a learning curve for me. I had to grab knowledge of a field I had minimal knowledge on and apply my search skills that I gained in this course. And I'm glad I was able to delve into a topic in which I feel I was making a meaningful contribution. My access to Dialogue, Web of Science, and other databases meant I was equipped with valuable resources that my client did not have readily available or even the time to conduct this level of research. I hope my presentation was insightful. Thank you for your time.